Well, hi Aries, welcome to Quickie Tarot. It's time for your July reading. So let's get started. Let's ask the universe. What can Aries expect in July? What's coming up? What is coming up for Aries, please? What is coming up for Aries? Yes, Aries people. Please give me more cards, universe, for this reading for Aries for July, please. For July, please. Aries in July. So, Aries, the overall energy of this reading is the Four of Pentacles. Feeling kind of stuck, and I think it has to do with finances too. I think finances are a little bit low, and or your debt is a little bit high, and you're feeling kind of trapped financially right now. Let's read on. Let's find out what this is all about. So up here in your highest energy, we have the Five of Cups, spilled cups. You have regrets. You are like in despair. You're disappointed. But there's two cups of hope right behind this figure. All this figure has to do is turn around and see those cups of hope. And once you do, all this pain, all this suffering that you've been going through, all these regrets, it cycles out. We got the Ten of Swords here. So all these thoughts about how did I get myself into this? Why am I doing this? You know, why is this happening to me? Just things like that. All those thoughts are going to cycle out. That's lovely. And then what you're going to do is you're going to enter the sun, the period of the sun, new beginning. There's a new beginning here for you. So you get through all this, and there's a new beginning for you. This is with joy and love, happiness. It's this Ten of Swords is just right above this Four of Pentacles. So it's like these money issues, the feeling of being stuck, not going anywheres. That cycles out. So things are opening up. Things are looking better. We got the Hangman here under the Five of Cups. Not without help from the universe. You've reached out to the universe. You've been seeking guidance, like what to do next. Guidance and just plain, I'm missing the word, blank. Just seeking help. I know this sounds really stupid, you know, but I'm just missing the word for this. But you have reached out. They've heard you. And so this card does not come out unless the universe hears you. And what they're doing is they're trying to enlighten you with the answers that you need in order to move forward, to get out of that Five of Cups energy, the regretful part of that energy. That is right above this card, the Hangman. The Hangman. The Hangman. This is enlightenment. It's right next to the Four of Pentacles. So the Four of Pentacles, you know, is being stuck and feeling stuck. And I think a lot of it has to do with finances because it sits right next to the Eight of Pentacles. So it's like you put your nose to the grindstone, okay? Really working hard, really focusing on what you want to achieve. That's how you get out of that stuck feeling. It's not like wallowing in it, or wallow, I don't know is the right word, but it's not like just dwelling on it, like this Five of Cups here. It's moving on and is taking control, working hard. It's right below the Sun card, that new beginning. You're creating your own new beginning, your own freedom in finances, and financial freedom, right here. So under the Hangman, we have the Nine of Swords. Yeah, you have reached out. When you reached out to the universe, you've actually been awake at night. Things have really, uh, you didn't know what you were going to do. You were in total despair over what are you going to do. And you have really reached out for advice from that universe. They are here to enlighten you. You do have the Ten of Swords up here. And that's what they're helping to provide you. They gave you the idea of what to do, okay? So you are focusing on moving forward. You're focusing on work, and you're focusing on getting yourself out of some position here that you're in, and you're heading toward joy and love and a new beginning. So the Nine of Swords is next to the Magician. And the Magician here is under the Four of Pentacles. You're manifesting this yourself. So you had the power. You've had it. You have the power to move yourself out of this being stuck by working hard and focusing on what it is that you need. You manifested this. It's right next to the Empress. This is you, male or female. You have some awesome qualities as being a person. You are kind, forgiving, loving, considerate, thoughtful, forgiving. So when you reach in and you discover, wait a minute, this isn't me acting like this. This isn't me, you know, feeling stuck in something that, you know, when I have the power to manifest what I really need, that is right next to the Empress. So remembering who you are, as a lovely person, uh, helps you to get through this. And it helps you to remember that you can work on this. You can change things. It's right, this Empress is right next to the Judgment card. This is a spiritual lesson. All this being stuck in in a financial place, perhaps it was because of COVID, or another reason. It could be just debts or whatever. And you're like, you know what? I'm going to work hard and I'm going to get myself out of this. This is all a spiritual lesson about how not to put yourself in this position again. Okay, so you had to feel it to know it. Okay, that's part of your spiritual lesson, the Judgment card. And if you don't learn it, it'll just keep coming back and keep coming back and coming back. So learning the lesson is extremely important to your new beginning. And I think the reason this card is here is you learned your lesson. Excuse me. You learned your spiritual lesson. So we have the Knight of Swords here too. So instead of, you know, just paying attention to the spilled cups, feeling really bad about it, and negative, you know, about everything, you decided to manifest and work. You were like, you didn't want to work on whatever it was anymore. You cut it out. So maybe you quit a job. You might quit a job and found yourself in a financial state, but you're back to work now. You're back working on what it is you need to work on to get the sun, okay? So we have the Nine of Pentacles here. This is right above the Knight of Swords. This is being, again, in your highest energy, being independent, being grounded, being secure and stable in who you are, the Empress. So this is what's coming about. You're going through something right now, or in the month of July, but you're going to find your way out of it. And with help from the universe, because they do hear you, and they just want you to remember who you are. Because for some reason, it kind of looks like you might have forgotten who you are and that you are capable of handling the situation. That's a good reading, really. I mean, it really explains a lot about what's going on. So Aries, that was your reading. Thank you so much for watching Quickie Tarot.